Howdy, folks. I'm Spider Yam,
I'm Amber.
and here's some Reddit. Our letter today is titled, Am I a Jerk for Exposing My Cousin's Creepy Husband to My Entire Family? I'm a 22-year-old female, and I met my cousin's husband, 24-year-old female and 26-year-old male, last July for their wedding. They live several states away, so in addition to meeting him for the first time, it was also the first time I had seen my cousin in a few years. I instantly got a bad vibe from him, and he made several comments that rubbed me the wrong way. He told me I seemed like a wild child, and said that he bets I was a bad girl at college. Since meeting him, he has followed me on Instagram and sporadically sends me reels, which I don't open, and comments odd things on my posts like, "Looking good, cousin," thumbs up. He even DM'd me once and said, "Hey, I'll be in your state this weekend on business, lol," which I never opened either. All of this definitely creeped me out, but I didn't feel like I could say anything about it because my cousin and I aren't very close, and I've always felt like she looks down on me because she's a devout Christian and I am not. Well, fast forward to this week. One of those fake accounts on Instagram popped up with some pictures asking for money for X-rated pictures. The bio was in broken English, and the pictures were poorly cropped screenshots of my two most recent posts. And the Cash App was some random string of numbers and letters. The account just looked very fake, and many of my friends sent it to me and reported the account. Of course, the one person who apparently fell for it was my cousin's husband. I then got a very long, nasty DM from my cousin telling me that she had been very tolerant of my sinful lifestyle, whatever that means, but this time I had gone too far. She said that she didn't care that we were family, and so long as I was posing a threat to her marriage, I was no longer welcome in their lives. I calmly and politely responded that this account was not me, and that I had already reported the account to Instagram to be taken down, and I apologized for the apparent disruption to her day. She responded that she didn't believe me, and that she pities me for having such low self-esteem and would keep me in her prayers. I lost it at this point. I called her stupid for falling for an account that was so obviously fake, and said that her husband was such a blatant creep and it was embarrassing that she even married him. I sent screenshots of the months of DMs from him that I never responded to, and concluded by saying, if your marriage is so easily threatened, get a divorce. Don't take out your insecurities on me. Shortly afterwards, I got angry phone calls from my mom and grandma saying that my cousin made an honest mistake, and that my response was cruel and unjustified. Apparently, my cousin showed everyone our messages and is humiliated by what I said. My mom is worried our relationship with that side of the family is permanently damaged, and now I may not be welcome at future family gatherings because my grandma doesn't want drama. I really don't feel like my response was out of line, but since no one else agrees with me, I'm not sure. So, am I the jerk? Alright, folks, what do you think? Jerk or not the jerk?
Not the jerk.
So, there's a nice proverb in the Bible that says, take the plank out of your eye before taking the speck out of someone else's eye. And in this particular case, it seems rather fitting. It seems rather fitting indeed. Your cousin is too worried about you and not worried enough about her own relationship problems. What I think is kind of telling here is that she tends to be the type of person who hides behind religion in the way that she feels like being associated with a church might make her morally superior. But I don't think you have to be associated with a church to be a good person or be morally in the right here. And it sounds like, OP, you did everything in your power to try to just let this go by, and it just got worse and worse. You just presented her with a lot of evidence saying that you have nothing to do with trying to wreck her marriage, and that her husband has been creeping on you from the very beginning. It's no wonder he fell for this scammy type of thing, right? So I really feel bad for her because she's being very much blinded by this idea that she's living in this pure lifestyle and that OP is just trying to corrupt and be evil and stuff like that. And I think that that's really unfortunate, right?
Well, and she needs to put the responsibility on her husband, because he's a grown adult. He can control his impulses.
Yeah, I mean, her husband's a grown adult. He knows what he's doing, and he's acting like a creep. And she didn't, if she was really that embarrassed by this, and I'm sure she didn't need to go around showing the messages to everyone and putting her dirty laundry out there, right? That's all on her. Her husband's actions are on, of course, her husband, but her actions are on her, right? So if she's humiliated by this and then went around like, oh, I'm so embarrassed, look at how embarrassed I am, it's like, well, maybe stop doing the thing that's causing you embarrassment. I don't think that you're in the wrong here, OP. I think you're very well justified for sending her those screenshots. And like you said, you didn't want to do this sooner because you didn't want to be judged sooner, but you had really no choice at a certain point. So anyhow, take care and good luck. And no one's saying anything about how the husband tried to get pictures of you or tried to hit you up. Not the jerk. Good riddance. And Opie said, I had a feeling he only told my cousin because he tried to Cash App the account and got nothing. I could be wrong, though. Also, it was the cousin who showed everyone the messages. She humiliated herself. She could have kept it a private conversation between Opie and her. Cousin could have and should have apologized for misreading the situation and quietly dealt with her embarrassment and her creepy husband. She originally caused drama and then it blew up. If Grandma doesn't want to deal with the drama, then she needs to ban the source, not the casualties. All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this Saturday morning special. I hope you also have some kind of beverage here. I have some coffee. Amber has some tea. We hope you're having a great weekend so far. So yeah, anyhow, take care and we'll see you all tomorrow.